What's up in JC's garage? This is our theme song, because Mannheim won't give us money to buy actual rights to music. So what's up in JC's garage? Hello again, guys, and thanks for tuning in once more to Garage Time, your weekly Southern Colorado auction newsletter. Hanging out once again in the garage with JC on a Saturday, talking about what's going on up at the auction this week. You don't have a chance to do that because you're busy selling cars, so we decided to share it with you. We also are very excited to have a special guest this week. We have a special guest, Mr. Brian Binkley from Cool Rides of Colorado Springs. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Brian.
Well, thanks.
As it turns out, not everybody appreciates my auctioneering skills. And you know what, if you don't appreciate my auctioneering skills, I'm not going to share them with you. So no auctioneering for you. Instead, I'm just going to say the words. I'm just going to be boring. Corn roast sale, Tuesday the 19th. I'll roast some corn, eat a little bit, buy a few cars, sell lots of consignment. 42 and 43, those early bird sales start at 9 o'clock. The rest is 9:45. You know, Brian, you've had some success with the corn roast sale in the past. Is there, do you have any information you want to share about it? Or,
yeah, absolutely.
So Wednesday is the anniversary sale. Wednesday the 20th, great time. Going to be a huge sale, TRA sale. Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock. Larry Miller Group, Kia, GM Financial. Lane 7, Wells Fargo, and we're also going to have some really strong consigners down there. Thursday, 11 o'clock. That's my deadline to get you numbers reserved. That's my deadline, 11 o'clock on Thursday. Brian, the anniversary sale is something you've been involved with and around.
Yes, yeah, it's definitely a good opportunity to.
Mr. Binkley has agreed to come down here and talk with us through some small level of bribery and share with us some insights as to, from a buyer's perspective, how he locates the cars that he's looking for. Maybe we can take that information as sellers and be able to translate that and find out how to get better exposure and more eyes of buyers like Brian in front of our cars, so we can connect the right buyers with our cars. I'll leave it to Brian then to kind of explain, talk about that some, if he wants to.
Sure.
Just jump in and talk about.
One of the first things that I look for.
So condition reports are a big thing, right? Condition reports, you go up there, you can have kind of an idea of what's going on, have a little snapshot of the cars before you even make it to the auction. You know that you have some condition reports there that you're able to look at. That's
correct.
Anything else that you?
Yeah, another thing that.
Well, see, I do notice that every time I see Brian up there on a sale morning, I see you with you always have an actual list. You have a list, so that must mean that you're going through the pre-sale listings and looking at the cars in advance so that you know what to come check out and have a closer look at as well.
Yes, generally what I do is.
So having your cars at the auction early enough to have them in the pre-sale listings so that buyers like Brian can actually look at those cars, that's genius. It's amazing. I wish I would have thought about that last week when we did Garage Time. I wish I would have said something about that because it's brilliant. No, it's an incredible idea.
I don't think it's genius.
Okay, so we know that we got CRs, so we've done some condition reports to give you a snapshot of our cars, Brian, and then we've also taken and we've gotten our cars to the auction early so that they're on the pre-sale listings, and we know that they're there. And you're able to see them. So we've done some things to kind of create some exposure for our cars to a buyer like you. So then the next thing you would do, like is there anything you do like as the cars coming through the lane? Anything that you would do to, what would be the next step as the cars coming through the lane? You've looked at the CR, you've inspected it personally, you've looked at the pre-sale listings. Right. As the cars coming through the lane, what would be the next thing you do?
One of the things that I look for is they're coming down the lane.
So you would bid on it then? Thanks to Mr. Binkley from Cool Rides Colorado Springs coming down and talking with us. We appreciate it. Before we leave, make sure you know that if you have any questions about how to get condition reports done on your car, be it at your location or after they've arrived at the auction,
please give me a call, shoot me an email. You got all my contact info in the original email that I've sent you. And before we leave, I'm gonna leave JC with JC's take. He's gonna tell you a little story. It's actually it's an incredible story about the very first car he ever sold. It's pretty amazing. It's gonna be incredible. You'll never believe who the buyer was. It's awesome. JC, it was Teddy Roosevelt. JC?
Teddy Roosevelt died in 1919. I don't understand why you're even doing this. You're gonna cut it anyway. Might as well be singing Yankee Doodle or something. Sing. Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle.
What's up in JC's garage? This is our theme song. Because Mannheim won't give us money to buy actual rights to music. So what's up in JC's garage?